Hello everyone, my name is Xander Bricks, and today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu Sons of Garmadon Temple of Resurrection set. Now this set is pretty big as I'm having to move my phone, I have to move my phone so back to record this. But yeah, we're going to get straight into the review. This is set number 70643, comes with 765 pieces, goes around for $80. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box before we get into the set. Alrighty, so here is the box itself. You can see it comes with the Garmadon minifigure, if I can get it. You can see it comes with the Garmadon minifigure, an SOG soldier, Mr. E. Hutchkins, Princess Harumi, and Lloyd, Colt, as well as a little baby or baby Woo. We turn around to the back. You can see all the features of this set. And at the top of the temple, you can see Garmadon getting resurrected. Lloyd is sliding one of the SOG soldiers. Mr. E is rushing over to Hutchkins, or Mr. E is rushing over to Cole, and Hutchkins and Harumi just standing there. And then near the bottom, you can see a lot of features for the set, including a trapdoor feature, a feature to swing around the mask stands so that they look less suspicious. You also have a hidden gem, a little function to resurrect Garmadon. There's a little skeleton here that Lloyd can fight if you wish. And there's also some other accessories like helmets and other weapons. And you can see that this set does come with all three of the SOG masks: the Mask of Deception, Mask of Hatred, and then the Mask of Vengeance. So now that we've got the box out of the way, let's take a look at this set. Alrighty, so this is a pretty big set, but we're going to try to get this review in anyway, all in one take. So we're going to start at the bottom. So you can see LEGO did try to create some little water elements, and there is a nice pathway with a red carpet leading in. And then before we take a look at the inside, we can open up these little rock sculptures from the outside. They just have little lanterns on them with some foliage. The same thing on this side, lantern and foliage. And once you open them, on the left side, you can see the little skeleton as well as a posable bat. And on the right side, there is a LEGO Spider-Man spiderweb with a red spider on it. And when you open that, that reveals the other skeleton leg. As you can see, the skeleton only has one leg. So the other one is on this side, and that has a green crystal in it. Not sure what that had to do with the season, as I have already finished it, but it's there for your imagination. And also on the side, there is a red sword right here. Let me get my arrow out. There's a red sword right there. And on the other side, there is a spear. There's also two little spikes over here near the entrance. And there's also two spikes on top. And now for the back of the lower half of the temple, you can see it still has those water elements with some translucent bricks to hold it in. And on the left side, there is just a box with a helmet, or the LEGO Ninjago Kendo helmet on top of it. And then there's a little picture of Garmadon's face over the land of Ninjago and all the towns and temples. And then to the right, there's a box with a spear and an axe in it. And if you push those over, you can see, here, give me a sec. If you push those over, you can see another little poster or prophecy of the three Oni masks coming together to resurrect or form Garmadon. And once again, there is just a red carpet that stops. And that's pretty much it for the bottom, so let's get to the top half of the set. Alright, so here we are at the top half of the temple. You can see the first thing to notice is these nice gold railing elements on the side, which I really do like. And then on the side, there is some little banner art. If I can tilt it up, there's some banner art, as well as a bigger lantern, and that's just parallel on both sides. Also, there are, on the lower half, there are some little banners right there and over there. And you can see inside, there are these stands for the Oni masks. So there's the Mask of Hatred, the Mask of Vengeance, and the Mask of Deception. Now, the cool thing about these is that they are on little stands. Only the Mask of Deception and Mask of Vengeance, the Mask of Hatred, is not on a stand. So if you turn those around, you can see that on the Mask of Deception side, there is only just a little spear. And if we turn the Mask of Vengeance around, if I can get it, you can see there's just spears over there, and that should just be less suspicious. And the bad guys can take away the Mask of Hatred, and if they want to come back, they just turn these around, reveals the Mask of Vengeance, and reveals the Mask of Deception. Now there is more red carpeting up here, as you can see. If I take this railing off, there is more red carpeting up there, and now this piece is off. So there is just more of that. And then at the very top of the temple, there is this little element, like this little roof element. And what you're supposed to do, if I get my Garmadon minifigure, is there is some little studs back there where you put Garmadon. So you guys cannot see him, but I just put him there. And then there is a lever back here, which I'll show you in a little bit, which you tilt once all three masks are in. And the roof folds down to reveal Garmadon. And there's also some flames there for some dramatic effect. And now turning to the back side of the upper half of the temple, you can see just the little stands that the Mask of Vengeance and Mask of Deception were on. This is just the backs of them. So there's two spears. And up top, if I tilt the camera up, you can see there's a little platform where you would just put Garmadon. And this red little bar, you just push down, or push up technically. You push it up, and that's how the roof would go in, or that's how the roof would cave in to reveal Garmadon. And if you want to put that back up, you would just pull the red bar down, and it would stop once the whole roof is up on. And one of the final features of the temple, there are some trap doors in there. So let's say one of the ninja wants to try and stop the SOG. Let's say they would stand on this platform, and there is one identical on the other side. So let me get Cole and put him there. And you can see both platforms are there. And then there's these little knobs which will show you which you pull out, and then the ninja would just fall down to the very bottom of the cave which they were in. Lloyd's just on studs, that's why he did not fall, and the way his sword is. But if he wasn't on studs, he would have fallen down all the way to the bottom where the cave is. Same for Cole. Let's see if it works better. Yeah, his hammer kind of blocks him, so if you take all their accessories out, they'll fall down. I just grabbed the minifigures quickly to show you that feature. And here is the function again. So I'm just gonna put Lloyd back on there, but this time I'm gonna remove his accessories so it works better. So Lloyd is currently on there, and then you would just pull this little brown knob, which is on the other side as well. You would just pull that, and Lloyd falls down to the very bottom, or the bottom cave that is in the set. Alright guys, so with the set basically reviewed and finished, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. So first up, we have Lloyd Garmadon. He does come with the Ninjago movie sword right there, and they do still have the two-piece head mask. If we take that off and spin his thing around, you can see he has an angry expression. And if we just take that whole thing off, he also has a happy, kind of cocky expression. He does have the shoulder pads with the two swords in it. So there are the two katanas that are in it. So in total, he has 3 swords. And here are the shoulder pads. They're just the old skybound shoulder pads right there. And then his body printing, he does have kind of like a robe with a gray belt. And then there's the back printing with the little emblem on the back. Next up, we have Cole, and he does come with this brick-built hammer. As you can see, it's like 4 pieces. It's a pretty good build. And he does come with the 2-piece helmet. If we take that off, spin the bottom piece around, you can see he has sort of angry expression. And once we take the whole thing off, once we take the whole thing off and turn around, he does have a smiling expression. Once again, he has the 2 katanas, like so, and the skybound shoulder pieces in dark gray. And then there are his, oh, whoops. There is his body printing right there. And he is sleeveless, so he does have the yellow arms. And there is his back printing with his symbol kind of covered up by some of his robes. Next up, we have an unusual character. We have the little baby, or baby Will, as we now know. He does come in this little bag, and his actual build is this small piece right here. Oh, whoops. Is this small piece right here. And they just attached the little baby head onto him. So let me go ahead and put it back on right now. There he is. Next up, we have Hutchkins. Oh, whoops. Next up, we have Hutchkins. And you can see he does have a lot of gold elements on him. So he does have the Samurai X helmet in golden, and if we take that off, he also has a golden Sensei Wu staff. Once we take that off, you get a better printing of his face. And he does only have one expression, and it is just the normal one with the, and he does have an eye patch as an accessory, or not accessory, but a little bit of printing. Nice gold armor right there, and there are his robes, and there is his back printing. Nothing too special there, kind of simple, but that's his back printing. Next up, we have probably my favorite character in this set, Harumi. So her hairpiece is actually pretty unique. It is a combination of hair, and it's dual molded with like a helmet piece. So that's dual color, and there is her face. I'm pretty sure she only has one expression. Yeah, she only has one expression, and that is the painted face. And if you take her face off, you can see a little bit more of the printing, as well as her cape, which I would take off so you can see in full length. So there is her cape and the full length of it, or extent. And there is just her printing, and here's her back printing. Pretty simple, just like Hutchins. Again, it's just like a little hoodie, like a slip back hoodie, and that's pretty much it for Harumi. And now we get onto the bad guys. One of them is Mr. E, which I have already reviewed in the Street Race of Snake Jaguar set, which was a while ago, but we're still going to review him anyway. He does come with 2 red katanas, which in my opinion are pretty cool. So if we take those off, you can see he does have the helmet with the red, like the transparent red visor, and under that he just has the red eyes, and it's just a black head with red white eyes. Once we take that off, we do have a little bit of armor, and once we take that, you can see his Sons of Garmadon jacket printing, and there is his back printing right there with the little SOG logo. Second to last, we have the SOG henchman, and he comes with a red katana as well as a silver wrench, and also he does have a nice little red short mohawk piece, which is pretty cool. I definitely see myself using that on some custom minifigures. And then he also has, if I can lift his face up just a little bit, he has, you can see the, I'm knocking over everything, guys. You can see he has the, like little skull, the skull face paint on. So that was a nice touch. He has an extended black bandana, and he has just plain black legs, and there is his jacket printing, and on the back is the SOG logo. And last but not least, we have Garmadon, and this isn't exclusive to this set, except it was exclusive, but then it came out. They used the same printing for the Hunted season, the Lego Ninjago Hunted season. So yeah, it came in the Oni Titan set, which I actually do have, and I will be reviewing very soon. So here is Garmadon. He does come with the Ninjago movie helmet piece, which is this one right here, and he does just have the normal one-sided face and the extended shoulder plates, which have a little bit of, like, you can see the bones and then like the purple goo or wick coming out. And then once we remove the top shoulder piece, you can see his bottom piece, which is just the like the skeleton bones, and then the blue little belt, and then his back printing is nothing special, just a little bit of texture and then more of his belt. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for my Lego Ninjago Temple of Resurrection review. If you like to see, please like, comment, and subscribe for all things Lego. Unfortunately, there will not be a stop motion review for this right now. I'm currently doing something with my stop motion set. I'm kind of moving it to a different area. So unfortunately, there will not be a stop motion review at the end for this, but I will try to get those back up as soon as possible. That's pretty much it for the video. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe for all things Lego, and I will see you later.